So what I've got for you today is a couple of target stands made by a company called Custom Metal Products. Now these are target stands specifically made for AR500 gongs and things of that nature. And I'll tell you what, I have put, well, not just me, but me and a few other people, all in total, have put well over 1,000 rounds into these two steel targets, and the stands have held up great. Now let me get you a closer look at them, show you some of the details about it, some of the things I like about them, some of the things I don't like about them, cost and all that other stuff. So let's check them out. All right, so here you go. This is the head of the target stand. Now I'll be talking about these AR500 silhouettes in another video, but here's the target stand. This is the head of the target stand. As you can see here, Custom Metal Products. I've had these for a few weeks, and like I said, I've put over 1,000 rounds in them so far. You do have to buy the 2x4 yourself. It comes with a head and a base, but I'll show you the base here in a second. Now what this is standard square tubing. This is 1/4-inch wall square tubing. Nothing special about this. This, however, the hook that comes around out the front is made of 3/8 AR500 plate. It's been laser cut or water jetted out, I can't remember which one, and welded front and back, and the hook is there. Now, one of the things I want to get right off the bat, one of the things I don't like about these, or I shouldn't say that I don't like, but it was unexpected when I purchased these, was that these hooks are apparently made for a gong type plate, not so much the silhouette. And I say that because it would appear that they're made for something with a center top hole, so that you can more easily just hook it on and let it hang. So with the silhouettes having the mounting hole, the center mounting hole so far down, I had to take my grinder, grind this out a little bit, and grind the hook a little bit, both depth and thin it out just a little bit, in order to be able to get it to go on to the silhouette target. With that being said, it took about 20 minutes each, and that's really the only negative thing I have to say about these. So that's the head of it. A standard square tube with AR500 plate hook that comes through. As you can see, some of the, from having them side by side, the two of them that I have, you know, it's got some spalling on it and stuff like that. So let's look at the base. Now here's the base. Nothing on the base is AR500. This appears to be standard, like 1/4-inch, maybe 3/16 plate. Again, the same square tubing that's at the top, some pieces of angle iron, and then this angle that is kind of a cool design because you just slide them in and out in order to collapse this thing. You just slide it out. Now the package becomes only this wide and that long, and you just bunch it all together, and you can throw it in the trunk of your car, or doesn't take up much room in the back of your truck. As you can see, all the spalling that is hit here, they've held up just fine, and I think this is a really cool design. It does have a couple holes if you want to drive stakes. I don't know if you can see this one, but it does have a couple holes in case you want to drive stakes to keep it in the ground a little bit better. And yeah, so that's a really cool, innovative design, that whole, how you take it apart and just slide it apart like that. It's held up great. So there's some wind picking up. I hope it's not interfering with the video too much. It always seems to get windy out here in the desert. I'm going to shoot these things real quick, show you how the target reacts while it's hanging on the hook and all that, and yeah, have a little bit of fun with them for the video. More magazine. So, as you can see, they hold up great. You know, they got a little swing to them, and there's, you know, the wood. Like I said, I've got over 1,000 rounds in them so far, and by the way, that includes 9mm, 40, 45, 7.62 by 39, 5.56, 308, and buckshot. and they've held up great. The hooks seem to have held up great, and that's the same wood that I used for all that stuff. So everything's holding up really great. Now the set, the head and the base set were about 65 bucks a piece on eBay or on Amazon, and I'll put a link for that down below. I don't know if they're always sold on Amazon, and if I can find somewhere else that's selling them, I'll put that link in there as well. But I got them off of Amazon. They're about 65 bucks a set, and like I said, they're made for that top hole mount type round gong, but the little bit of time I had to put into it with a grinder in order to get them to work for a silhouette, in my opinion, was well worth it. So that's all I got. Check out the links that I provide for this stuff, and thanks for listening.